Ever heard of a rubber collector? That's the pinnacle of professions. But for Little Lion, collecting rubbers is his only ticket to the top. Unfortunately, classmate Yanshu is also a rubber collector, and his family is rich enough to pull in the rarest of the rare. To everyone else, Yanshu is the real top rubber collector. Little Lion is determined not to let this chance slip by, clutching a super rare dodo. That rubber was brought back by a relative. Little Lion loves birds. He once charmed his dad to get the parrot. Thus, the dodo rubber is unique for Little Lion. It gives him the illusion of rivaling wealthy Yanshu. Small animals often care little for pinnacles when they have nothing. But Lion, with the glimmer of hope, obsesses over the pinnacle. On that day, Little Lion stumbled upon a rubber on an auction site, and it was shaped like a master of comedic dialogue. Although he didn't know what it was, he knew it was one of a kind, with an allure as strong as a super rare collectible. Like those SSR Glory collectibles, Little Lion craved the feeling of being admired. That night, he secretly took his dad's card, snuck onto the computer, and bid 3,000 yen for the photo. But next, the seller hiked the price again. Little Lion bid 3,600 yen. Instantly, it was 4,000. Little Lion nervously bid 4,100 yen. The price rose to 4,500, and his 4,600 bid was met with an immediate 5,000 from the other party. That feeling of despair was indescribable, as if he was trapped in a consumer trap. He remembered his brother was back, and the time on the computer was up, not caring at all as he waved goodbye. So, he typed 10,000 into the site, and thought, why not throw in an extra zero? A full 100,000 yen. Absolutely no room for negotiation. Little Lion won the auction frenzy, eagerly anticipating the seller's delivery with newfound confidence. He thought he represented his class, challenging the class Yanshu hailed from. Look at me, I can beat you. This was practically a revolution, exclusively for Little Lion, day after day, week after week. Week after week, month after month, until spring turned to fall and collecting rubbers was no longer in fashion. Even Yanshu forgot about it, but that one-of-a-kind rubber still hadn't arrived. And so, Little Lion's revolution came to a close. He became a big lion, but childhood wounds don't heal with age. Those unmet desires stick with you like glue. Trying to compensate with craziness, Lion thought the lesson childhood taught him was the game should be played solo. Competing with others only leads to consumer bogs. Just then, he discovered a game called Zoo, where players act as zookeepers, collecting and nurturing animals. The number of nurtured animals ranks globally. Lion loves getting new ones. Those rare animals gave him new thrills, but little did Lion know, this game was just another form of rubber collecting. Once again obsessed, he yearned for the dodo, maybe for birds or nostalgia. Whatever the reason he craved it to Lion, it was beyond virtual data, a sentiment in memory. At first, Lion just wanted to put a little money in. So he spent 500 yen and didn't get the dodo, but still loved the other animals. At one point, he thought he succeeded and could let go. But then, he opened the leaderboard. Lion's ranking was low, but it didn't matter. What did was the familiar first ring. Memories crashed in a name that belonged to the very seller who conned him out of 100,000 yen years ago. Back then, the Little Lion was as impulsive as a bullet being fired. Now, as a lion, he feels shot again, yearning deeply to reclaim his lost self, which, though ordinary, was deeply hurt and troubled. For the next 4 years, Lion was immersed in this game, pouring in over 5 million yen. Repeated tens of thousands into the game, yet he hovered in 3-digit rankings, unable to catch ring or get dodo. Desperate for that dodo, Lion sank deeper into crazy spending, vowing to surpass ring. One evening after work, Lion was drawing cards like usual, and with just 2 clicks, the coveted dodo appeared. You won. You won. Lion dashed towards the phone shop as if possessed by madness. Unfortunately, his phone was swiftly repaired. He excitedly launched the game, only to find that dodo meant to be in the zoo was black, and Lion had no words for what he felt. His overwhelming emotions so flattened and seen light, he might endure duck. At that very moment, his parrot of 12 years passed away. Becoming the last straw, he emotionlessly carried the parrot outside, ready to bury it under a tree. But while digging, a box popped up, and inside was a revolver. In that moment, Lion saw it as a divine sign to seek revenge on the cab driver who ruined his life for 16 years. He solemnly vowed to personally eliminate the guy no matter what it took, seeking closure for the hatred in his heart, and revenge had become the sole driving force in Lion's mind. He wandered alone through the empty streets, passing through 3 long days in solitude. He spotted the taxi driver, and one night he enlisted an idle black cat to stuff a tracking phone into the driver's car. Henceforth, the unfolding of his remaining revenge plot commenced. Experience the NF mobile game with rewards and high-quality gear. Officially launches May 21st. Stay tuned. Hearing why a middle-aged single in his 40s discreetly changed his income on a dating site.